Spying on partners, the fallacy of it all. Welcome to the first installment under the Parisia segment. If you want to know more about the Parisia content or the meaning of the name, please watch the introduction video. The internet and social media have been inundated with ads for apps which allow the user to monitor the phone calls, text messages, online presence, and movement of their partner. The apparent proliferation of this practice has prompted me to devote Parisia's first installment to spying. Stalkerware or spyware has gained considerable prominence during the past decade. When this technology is being used to keep track of kids, especially underage children, it becomes the most valuable tool for any concerned parent. But when it's put to use in a devious and illicit kind of way, by spying on someone without their knowledge or consent, it raises some serious questions. Stalker apps like mSpy, SpyX, Umobix, IZ, Bark, Save My Kid, and FlexiSpy are increasingly being used to monitor the whereabouts and actions of partners suspected of being unfaithful. Not only is this unethical, it's also illegal. The moral crux of this trending practice goes so much deeper for me, though. The following musing from Soul Song, a book of mystic musings, will provide the insight as to why. Much emphasis is placed on love, and with good reason, but for me it's respect above all. Respect lies at the core of everything. It speaks of the authenticity within all. Without it, everything loses its integrity, even love. If someone's suspicious behavior leads to the illegal act of having a spy app installed on their phone, then the very foundation of that relationship comes under scrutiny, and as such needs to be reviewed. Your intuition telling you that you have reason to suspect your partner of cheating is really your intuition questioning the integrity of the relationship. You should ask yourself, is my willingness to break the law and break their trust really worth the effort, time, resources, trouble, and risk? If you, for instance, know in your heart of hearts that they are cheating on you, then why would you put yourself through all of that just to gain some evidence? The wailing sirens and red flags are already cautioning you about the relationship. The following quote from my book sheds more light on someone's ability to hurt the one that they love. Someone who knows the real meaning of love in all its deeply nuanced layers of expression could never hurt the object of their affection, because the very nature of this divine act makes any form of violence impossible. This is the only true measure of one's love for another. Spying on the one you love may not be a form of violence, but distrust surely is a violation of that love. You see, someone who truly loves you and values your relationship and who is loyal and trustworthy would never do anything to put that relationship, that love, at risk, for no reason other than the fact that love was not designed to hurt. Perhaps it's time to re-evaluate the relationship, to see if the foundation is solid and secure, to question the authenticity at the core of the feelings and the nature of your person's heart and soul. The following two excerpts may inspire you to turn inward for that much-needed discerning look. Falling in love and being in love is not the same experience. Falling in love is almost always driven by attraction and chemistry, whereas being in love constitutes a state of being fully absorbed in God's most sacred essence. People fall in and out of love all the time. Superficial love is common and rampant, as TikTok and Instagram accounts is as shallow as the content it creates, and has a fast approaching expiry date. But the sacred bond of true love lasts a lifetime and is carried into the year after. Romance is often mistaken as the real cause of love. It's not. Integrity is. Before you start playing I Spy, you may want to reconsider crossing that line. You may get the evidence that you wish to acquire, but at what cost? I ask this because we often lose more than a partner where infidelity is concerned. We often lose dignity, self-respect, honor, and little pieces of our heart, some of which are never recovered. For those who have already discovered the unfaithfulness and who may now find themselves in a world of pain and doubt, the following quotes will hopefully bring you some insight, clarity, comfort, and hope. Unrequited love is not the end of love. It's the end of a one-way situationship. Love did not fail you. A flawed human being did. Do not expect perfection from people because human nature is imperfect by its very design. The only infallibility you'll ever encounter lies within your soul. Grieve, grieve, grieve until healing comes full circle, because the more you grieve that which was undeserving of your love, the more deserving of love you become. You see, beloved, when it comes to true love, there is no half measures. If it's real, you are privileged to have found authentic love. If it's not, then you have unfortunately discovered the betrayal of disingenuous love. Love is what it is. It asks nothing of itself but love. It's known by no other name, speaks but one universal language, recognizes only its own likeness, and answers only to its own call. But do not lose faith. I will leave you with another quote which will hopefully remind you that love is worth taking a risk for, and that you are not considered a fool for taking that risk. The pursuit of love is not a fool's journey. It takes a brave soul to reach for love. It takes faith to invest all hope in a dream, the outcome of which remains uncertain. And the fact that it doesn't always end well doesn't make it a waste of time and effort. God never had the intention of keeping you there. After fulfilling a purpose, it was time to move on. The true course of love never ends in loss, even if you endure disappointment and pain. For the ability to love is a divine gift, and the returns always measured in grace. The quotes featured in this video are from my two spiritual books, Soul Song, A Book of Mystic Musings, and Soul Song 2. Until we meet again for another installment of Parisia, speaking truth into power. Be well, be happy, be safe, and be blessed. Much love.